Hello and welcome back to Age of Wonders Golden Realms, and yeah, we're back with a new microphone. So sorry for the sound issues in the last videos. They should be solved now, I hope. Let's switch back into the game and take a brief look at our situation, because as always I have to find back into the game, and it has been a little bit since I played. So let's see. I'm just checking if the stream is working out, because it shows yellow condition, but I think it should be fine. So let's see. We have been thrown off our strategic plan last time a little bit, because yeah, building up our empire is not worth anything anymore, because we can't outproduce the AI on this difficulty level. So we really have to get going and yeah, start our attack as quickly as possible. So first priority will be to finish off the Draconians in this corner, so that we have, well, a straightened out front line, and it will be more easy to defend anything or everything. And yeah, until then we'll just have to hold down the 4 to the front line, and then we can throw everything forward and take them out city by city and one by one. So that's for the strategic situation. Let's end the turn and see what's going to happen. So Berserk, I think, is a great ability. Last Stand is nice too, but I really think we should work towards a level 6 spell. And now the stream is green. Don't really know what's going on here. Small army, good. Let's do the maintenance first, and then we'll think about it. We still could use a little bit more mana production, so I think we'll go for a shrine here. Oh my god. It already starts, the AI throwing tons of units at us. So what I really want to do here is build up a small war fleet that can clean up things. Ships are extremely effective in this game, but for now that won't work, so we will bolster our defenses. Yeah, we are getting pressured on all sides, but those are not very strong, so I think we can snipe them. We will definitely try to do so. Yeah, I will try to bring up units so that I can support the attack on the Draconians. I don't want to be caught in the water, because there's so much dangerous things that can snipe me. It's much harder for them to do that if I'm on land. So yeah, this shrine will come in handy. Protection against fire is what we need here. What a coincidence. So then we want... We already have scouted out everything here. And moving the remaining units forward again, I think we'll get enough information So I really think we want to know what's across this very big river, or I don't know what it actually is. So bring up additional forces. Yeah, now we have our first metropolis. Let's take a look. Item has arrived. Item has arrived. That's fine. And we actually don't need 2 darts. So let's send 1 to Edward. Join offer, we don't have the money for that. And a quest. So a ton is happening. Quell the rebellion, 1 rider, Eagle Rider. Yeah, we'll definitely accept that. It might be good because moving up here, we might be able to finish them off. So, research breakthrough, that's fine. Domain invasion, we know that. And domain invasion here. So, that's done. Let's try to snipe those 2. We absolutely have to avoid that the enemy is able to build up forces, so we have to crush them wherever we are able to snipe units on their own. So manual combat it is. Let's go in and see what we can do here. Yeah, I think we can speed that up a little bit. And he can take one of our units, but he's slow. So this one is more dangerous because he does a ton of damage. And of course, Lucky. Yeah, and they're extremely happy. But didn't help them this time. Let's see. We can get at least 2 shots in. If they are not getting lucky, they are down. Perfect. So, let's see. 1 more shot. And it is nice if they use up all their luck right now, because this is not a very difficult battle. So, they're still out of range. That's good. Let's end the turn. And this one has already gold medal, so no need to increase the experience on him for now. But I definitely want to use the spider. Resisted, doesn't matter. We want to use our snakes. Yeah, that's incredible. She needs more experience as well. But they're almost unkillable. But we didn't take any damage. That's fine. I don't know for what they got the medal. They took that much damage, it seems. We didn't get any medals, but that doesn't matter. So, ship. Yeah, we want to keep their ship numbers down. That's a given. Manual combat it is. Ships are always very dangerous. I think they're completely overpowered in this game. And the ship battle is not very interesting. So, we'll try to whittle him down. Yeah, we do more damage that way. And we might not even be able to get him. Let's see. No, the elemental attack is too strong for them. So I think this will work out perfectly fine. 3 damage. Just like I had planned it. So, perfect. We'll get our army back together. We stopped the invasion. So, let's see, what do we need here? Undead Slayer, not really tougher than steel. All units in the hero gain armor piercing. Yeah, that could be nice. Project, yeah, that's not. Inflict crippling wounds is nice. First strike is nice. Dirty half dozen. That could actually be extremely helpful on this one. We'll take it. We're up against the priest. And let's do melee. So, other than that, I don't think there's much we need to do. Let's hope. I'm not sure if I should hope that they attack us or hope that they are discouraged, but I think everything is fine for the moment. Let's enter turn and see what they are actually going to do. A lot is always happening, so I just want to have all the information available before I make any decisions. That's interesting. Oh my god, they're definitely ahead of me. Lightning Storm, that doesn't do much actually. Let's see. Do we have a hospital already in here? No, not yet. We still need some stuff for that, but we will heal back up very quickly, so I'm not too worried about that. And if they are wasting their mana for that, I'm fine with that. So, but we don't need the defenses in the back here, I think. So I will try to put up a forward defense so that I can't be sniped. Yeah, that doesn't do much, but better than nothing. We absolutely want income. So let's see. Money looking good. And we can definitely... Yeah, we have to think about where we want to produce which units, actually. So... this could be perfect for phalanx units, actually. Yeah, we have no specializations anywhere for the moment. Oh no, we are going to do pikemen, yeah. This will be the one for the pikemen, for the phalanx. So let's go with a temple for now. And here the question is, yeah, if they continue to do that, I think we're best off to build up our hospital just to be able to hold out here. And this is worrying me. But for now they do nothing, so that's promising at least. We are not able to snipe him down. That's a pity. I will stay here for the moment. Item has arrived. Yeah, we already did that. Join offer. I think for now it's fine. they can stay independent. Because it is another city we have to defend and we don't have the money to build up all of them. So that's good. That's good. Yeah, and this is doing a lot of damage here, so it would be ideal to get them out of range so we don't have to deal with that anymore. And this actually was pretty damaging. So, let's see. I want to have units ready for the attack. So we'll send some of them down south. Then here, let's see. Embarking and disembarking here is definitely slowing me down. But I want to get rid of them. Actually, one moment. No, I'm not quick enough to get anything in range. Or am I? No, I don't think so. But I don't want to lose time, so let's go for it. But I don't think there are any animals in here. The archer is not too dangerous. The cavalry units for sure are. Civic guard, yeah, this is dealable. We can deal with that, but we will be careful. We don't have any casting points. That's a little bit disappointing. But I really hope they come forward and attack me here. That would make things a lot easier actually. So, like that. We are still safe. Maximum chance that they will actually go forward. Yeah, but the AI has become a little bit smarter over time. So let's see, how much damage do they do? Actually quite a bit. Might not be worth it. Let's go back and take the hit by one unit only. And that when we can set up to finish them off. Yeah, just like that. I think that's fine. And they still not move. That's incredible. Yeah, so I think we'll have to take the hit. Maybe we can shock him. But the equation doesn't change. We need to tank the damage and be ready. Now they're definitely going to come forward. And the luck ability definitely will help. Yeah, just like that. Perfect. So, wow, the damage output on those units is absolutely crazy. Almost down. I think we'll just fire him. Doesn't matter. And now he definitely is dead. Perfect. Gold medal for the Night's Watch. And we can... yeah, let's... keep the archer going. We can always use the nourishing meal later. Actually, we can do it. I thought it was a ranged ability. My bad. So... those we can easily kill off. Just like expected. And he is he maxed out? Yeah, I think he is fully maxed out, so no use in giving him more experience. So that remove as a threat in our back. Slingshot, darts, frost bolts. I don't think we need that in the mix. Let's give it to Camille. Actually. Then... okay. The question is, can we go forward and go back again? Maybe. I want to be out of range of those ships. But like I said, sniping units is key in those drawn out battles. Because otherwise the AI is just going to swarm you and yeah, being annoying. Absolutely, it's best to get rid of units. So, the question is, do we go forward? I don't think so for now. We'll just hold down the 4 and see if we can snipe more units. Then here we have to stay out of vision range, but remember that he's there. He's a problem. Here we can take a tower, I think. So you'll hunker down. What are we building here? Yeah, that's fine, I think. Let's take a look at the inn. Farmers are nice. Scoundrel is cheap. Nightwatch, we don't need that much. But the throw chicken ability is great. And he's a pikeman, so decent against those units. The adventurer with the slingshot, yeah, he can help. Melee, sprint, sabotage. I think we'll go for another pikeman. This way our defenses here are a little bit more bolstered. Other than that, I think it's fine. We can't snipe those boats, unfortunately. We'll have to look what he does. And then we will jump Draconian City. Okay, that's actually unfortunate. Or maybe it's a good opportunity to gain more experience. But getting attacked on the sea is always something you don't want. Especially because those are extremely dangerous. But I think we will let them come towards us. Those can't even be affected. Flashbang might be just the thing we need. Blinding them helps ease the pain. Yeah, we'll just let them come towards us, no problem. Wow, was this an instant kill? Yeah, nothing we could have done about that. So, she's blinded. Not my main concern at the moment. Yeah, let's go for it. So what does Dazzled actually do? Okay, that's not extremely helpful, but better than nothing. Can we kill them off? We can certainly try, but I don't think it's going to work. Yeah, with a little bit of luck we could kill them actually. But melee is a better option. That's one unit down. That's not going to do anything. But maybe with luck we can kill them. But most likely we are now one unit down or one hero down. We got extremely lucky. The AI is too stupid. So let's kill another unit. How much damage can we do? That's actually not a given that we are able to kill them. Yeah, that's done. Whew. That definitely was not nice. 3 ships now. Yeah, I don't know if we can deal with them. Phew, but at least... we are able to replenish our forces. Gain fire protection, and then let's hope we are strong enough to kill them off. But I'm not actually sure that we will be. Where's the statue of Feuds? Down here. We'll think about that. Maybe we'll send... Maybe we will send Ernest to help out once we know what's going on here. But that's already starting to be more problematic than I thought. So... yeah. Let's go for a shrine for now. Question is, do we attack here? Getting rid of those 3 ships would be enormously helpful. Just because then we are able to resist them much better. One moment. T. So, yeah, I have too little experience fighting against ships actually. But usually they gang up on one unit, so they could think Camille easily. And this army is not very, this army is not very, yeah, the morale is rather low, let's say that. They are not very happy. So they can do a lot of damage. And I don't think that's something I want to risk for now. So we'll stay here. Yeah, can't attack into here. But we might be able to grab some resources. Now let's take them. I think we'll do a lot of merchandise for now. There's still Draconian units roaming. But I'm more worried about the Draconian flyer swooping in on me. That's all good. We want to repair this city just to really get our economy kickstarted. So, transform, Dread Siege. We can't do it, but we will definitely build some water nodes around here. So, all our cities, I think, are expanded. Yep. That's good. He is nowhere to be seen. That's promising. And the real question is, how bad will be the situation down here? Is this army able to take them down? Or not? Those ships kind of need to get rid of sooner or later. And yeah, at least they can't attack anything. They can't take my cities and they still drain their money. Let's look at it the positive way, I guess. Let's enter turn. Camp in here just to be ready. Then let's see what's going to happen. Okay, the flyer's coming over here. They are withdrawing units actually. That's good. Or is it? Those have to die. Okay, at least we can get there, I think. Barely out of range, actually. Now we might be able to move around and somehow get them. But then we are exposing ourselves against this army. Yeah, and that's starting to look a little bit desperate, actually. But we can send Camille along the way. So those have to go for sure. Then, let's see. We already have the walls. Let's bolster our research. Having some options here with our attacks, I think, is very nice. Don't need those informations. And yeah, definitely barracks, because we want to produce phalanx here. Yeah, we'll line up some things here just to make it a little bit quicker. So, now. Yeah, that's actually not bad at all. We can take them out alone, I guess. Everything's healed up as well. We have fire protection. So, those elders won't do too much, I think. But a lot of fire attacks. We don't have a great deal of ranged attacks. So killing them off might actually be tricky. But we have to take the city, no question about that. And I think we'll leave the statue for our other heroes. But this will take time. I don't think time we have. Here we can take out some animals if we want. And actually I think we do, because then we're on land and can start. Yeah, so many ships. Playing against the AI sometimes is pretty frustrating actually, because of the unit spam. Yeah, we are out of range of anything anyways. Yeah, no mercy, it doesn't matter. We just want to grab stuff. Manual combat it is. We don't care much about healing showers. And I think most snakes are fine. Let's speed up a little bit. The Dread Dire Penguin is nice, but it doesn't evolve. It's evil. So I'm not too sure about him. But it's definitely a fun unit. I like it. I really like him, but I think we'll take serpents instead. So he can frost shock us, but I think my immediate concern is the penguin. We could shock him. Yeah, Ernest can take a little bit of a beating here. Doesn't matter. Now he will take a lot of elemental damage. That's enough to kill him off. The Pony Rider is good. Let's let them come towards us. So perfect. First of all, let's get rid of the frost elemental. Then we'll see if we can take the spider or the snake. Perfect. That's another unit. Yeah, killed it. Just wanted to kill it with the Pony Rider instead, but that's fine. So yeah, we'll send him back later. So, but the real issue... Well, actually it's not that bad. Because that's too big units. Out of our way. Those are tier 3 units. We have a completely green army, but so has he. And we will use our spell power to deal with them. And they don't bother us somewhere else. So I think that's kind of a win-win situation. And this way we can already focus down one of them. And now we have Devout Slayer, that's absolutely nice. That can help a lot actually. That's 14. Yeah, this is strictly better. Let's do it. That's one unit down. Good. We got very lucky here. Yeah, charge! And charge! Well, he lives, but he can't move. That's fine. All the luck in the world doesn't help. So, I think she's at level 4, so that's fine. I think I rather want to distribute the experience a little bit. Well-deserved medals. 2 big units removed. I hope they're still sending in more units this way. If we can deal with them here in the center, that's good. So now we can actually transform to water node. Transform a standard node. Okay, no, that's... You always have to read properly. Do we have any standard nodes? Let's see. This is already a water node. Yeah, I'm absolutely a pro at this game. Know every single detail. So this would be... Yeah, there's a water node also. Creation node, so no. That was completely pointless. So what can we do? Hideout. It could be interesting to hide those units and lure them into attacking. But it's actually a lot of mana upkeep cost, so maybe I'm not going to do that at the moment. And we still can attack here. Well, we have a lot of fire protection. Let's do it. and then we will end this video. Very successful. But this will be hard to take. Too bad we don't have any area of effect spells, I think. Oh, we might actually have. Damn it. And we have a ton of... Well, the party robots, by the way, are great. They have a lot of abilities. Let's see. Let's simply move forward. I don't think we are in immediate danger of dying here because of our resistances. Fire protection 100%. That's even better. Let's see. They will take some shots at us, I guess, but that's fine. And we'll force them to distribute their fire a little bit. They're absolutely lucky. But this will be a tedious... This will be a tedious work. We somehow need to kill them off. Let's go this way. But we'll take them down one by one. And the party robots, I think, will easily resist. He's already pretty damaged. Let's get him back a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. We need more luck. Yeah, and we might not be able to get them actually. But the explosive death actually is helping us. That's interesting. But I don't think I want to go forward like that. But now it will be much easier for us to kill them off. And Camille is still fine. Fine-ish at least. Flashbang helped a lot. Get him out of the way. and divert some attention here. We don't want to make it easy for them to hit us. Are they still flashbanged? How long does this effect hold? One more turn. I think we definitely have to exploit that. He is almost down. But it's a little bit tricky. Camille is still very fine, actually. Do they have fire bombs? No, they don't. Too bad he didn't lose. Yeah, he can take one more shot, I guess. Party robot has to be careful. But that will bring down one unit. That's not enough anyways. He's almost dead, so I think next turn will be good. That doesn't help too much. Let's do it. Every little bit helps. We have to be careful not to die here, actually. So let's use the nourishing meal now. Kill off another unit. And I guess get out of range here. Yeah, we are out of spell power, so that's fine. Now we're about to die. But not now that we are on the walls. I think it will be no problem whatsoever. Let's see. Six, no, 4. That could be it. Yeah, done. Perfect. Thank God. That took forever. So. But that wasn't the capital actually, so. They must be somewhere else. And I think it's fine to release them as vassals first. This will make them happy, and we don't have to deal with them for now. That's definitely a good option. Then we'll go to the Statue of Heroes, secure our immediate surrounding area here. Hope we don't get blown up here. So, we need more hit points. We've already noticed that. We'll take away all their gold and all their goodies. Yeah, doesn't really matter, but I think we'll get in a position to snipe him wherever he goes. Here we'll hold. And that's fine so far. The hospital is coming up. I'm not sure if that's the right decision, but if we get bombarded with lightning bolts here all the time, I'm pretty sure it is the perfect decision actually. I really want to have a fleet going, because if we have 5 or 6 ships, we can clean them out, no problem whatsoever. So, and we have to expect more attacks in this direction. I think the AI got a lot more annoying. That's the pace of it. Because always going into the back without any support for the units, I think that's not proper strategy. I mean, yeah, you can do it, but in reality it never would work. So, that's it, yeah. Short break, see you in a few minutes, and thanks for watching. See ya, bye.